Great pleasure to welcome you all to this National Agri-Business Dialogue.
Proceeding on established protocol to save time, I welcome you to this National Agri-Business Dialogue with profound honor and a deep sense of purpose. This forum represents far more than just a routine stakeholder engagement. It is a vital turning point in our shared journey to transform Ghana's economy through the strategic development of the agribusiness sector. We gather here today not just to share ideas, but to affirm our national resolve to move Ghana decisively from an agrarian economy to an industrial, value-driven and export-oriented one. This dialogue is therefore both timely and indispensable as we reset the foundation of our economy for inclusive and sustainable growth. Our commitment to agribusiness is evident in the recent realignment of the Ministry of Trade and Industry to become the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. This was not just a cosmetic change. It was a deliberate policy shift intended to place agribusiness at the heart of our industrial transformation. The inclusion of agribusiness is a strategic reorientation that focuses on value addition and value chain integration, which can radically alter Ghana's economic trajectory. The global agribusiness market, valued at between 3.4 and 3.5 trillion US dollars in 2024, is projected to reach 4.4 trillion to 5.8 trillion US dollars by 2033. And Ghana must be a part of this business. This represents an enormous opportunity for developing nations like Ghana. We have arable land, we have abundant water, and a resilient, youthful workforce. These ingredients position us uniquely to claim a competitive share of the global agribusiness value chain. The theme of today's dialogue, Resetting Agribusiness for Inclusive and Sustainable Industrial Growth, is timely and very relevant. It calls for a bold rethinking of how we cultivate, how we process, how we distribute and export our agricultural products. Many industries remain uncompetitive, struggling to sustain capacity utilization above 30 to 40%. This cannot continue. To reverse this trend, we must significantly improve the supply of quality raw materials by deliberately and systematically developing sustainable local value chains. This is indispensable to achieving full-scale implementation of our 24-hour economy initiative. Our agribusiness strategy must therefore be integrated with industrial policy, logistics, and export development in mind if we are to realize our full national potential. I'm pleased to note that despite inheriting a distressed economy, we have stabilized the macroeconomic environment through prudent and frugal management. This has laid a solid foundation for us to invest in the real economy, particularly in the sphere of agribusiness, where inclusive growth, job creation, and rural development can be achieved at scale. My passion for agribusiness development is rooted in the legacy of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president. He envisioned creating agro-industrial zones around the Volta Basin, where agricultural raw materials would be processed both for domestic use and also for export. We must pick up from where he left off with courage and clarity. It is in this spirit that my government is implementing key programs such as the Feed the Industries Initiative, Rapid Industrialization Initiative, and Accelerated Export Development Program. These initiatives, led by the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, form the foundation of the 24-hour economy policy and are designed to unlock massive potentials across multiple sectors. To ensure the success of our agribusiness strategy, we must ensure the continuous availability of raw materials throughout the year. We're therefore transitioning from single-season agriculture to year-round planting and harvesting, powered by irrigation. Ghana has approximately 227,000 hectares of land that is engineered for irrigation. As I speak, we began constructing new irrigation projects, but also rehabilitating existing ones. This will enable us to produce agricultural raw materials throughout the year to feed our agro industry. And this will also help us with climate adaptability. I have a personal experience. I have a farm in my mother's village. The land was given to me by my uncle. It's about 4,000 hectares, but I've been able to clear only about 600 acres so far. There's still more to do. It's not easy. And so I put the 600 acres under cultivation, and this is my third season. This will be my third season. The first season was okay. The second season, you remember the dry spell? After we planted, the crops were growing beautifully. I mean, the farm was so beautiful. Then rain said it won't fall again. For 10 weeks, not a single drop of rain. Luckily, we had this sprinkler irrigation, and so we deployed it quickly, but it could cover only up to 60% of the farm. So we lost 40% of the produce. So I vowed that rain-fed agriculture, me, I won't do again. So this year, I haven't planted, but the good news is that I have agricultural engineers who are putting a pivot irrigation system in place. And so in September, I will start planting in September. And as I harvest, I'm planting. As I harvest, I'm planting. As I harvest, I'm planting. And I produce yellow maize and soybean. And my off-taker is Asuchari Poultry Farm. They take everything, and then they give me my cash. I'm also pleased to report that under the Big Push infrastructure program, the Minister of Finance has given the go-ahead for the acquisition of over 600 pieces of agricultural machinery and equipment for the setup of 11 out of the 50 farmers' service centers to be located in farming zones around the country. These tractors and equipment will not be sold to farmers as we did in the past. They will be stationed at strategic farmers' service centers to provide mechanization support to farmers. And so farmers will have to register with the center within their catchment area. And when it's the farming season, if you want mechanization services, you go and they will provide the services to you. What farmers really need is not to own tractors and combine harvesters. What they need is a service of tractors and combined harvesters. And so let the specialized agencies in the private sector who know how to maintain these machines, keep and maintain them, and provide the service to the farmers. The government is also going to give preference to products manufactured in Ghana. And so as I speak, the 24-hour plus secretariat is compiling a comprehensive list of products that are manufactured in Ghana, including agro-processed products. And because government is the biggest spender in the economy, those products will be given priority in case of any procurement by any government agency. It's only when they cannot find a product that is manufactured in Ghana that they will be permitted to buy a foreign product. This should give a good market to agri-business industries.
Do you think this is possible under this government? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Like and follow for more. Don't forget this is news on WIDERmedia, and I'm Mahima Wider. Stay tuned for more news.